Another weird week. Can't say that on TV edition. CBS went to war to keep Colbert from platforming a Texas Democrat Senate candidate, incidentally while taking more of a hands-off approach to their talent who was featured player in the Redactstein files. But the FCC's attempt to silence critics of the president backfired worse than my Uncle Hank's Nissan 350Z. As Colbert ended up calling it out, and that unaired interview with James Tallarico blew up on YouTube. Our DOJ hung a banner pledging their allegiance to a president who had top billing in those files. In the UK, a Mountbatten formerly known as Prince Andrew was arrested on his birthday. Mountbatten, by the way, is proper British for predatory douchebag. Bondi said we should focus on how well the stock market's doing, but both that and the investigation of rich old predators are lagging behind the rest of the world. The DOJ released a list claiming the president's no more guilty than Elvis or Marilyn Monroe. The GOP lawmakers didn't even show up to question a dude who funded a lot of the crimes Victoria was keeping secret. The president's numbers are more dismal than him trying to pronounce the word decimal. He took a moment when Jesse Jackson died to post pictures he claims prove he's not racist. No word yet on what those pictures with his friend Jeffrey prove. If you prefer Black History Month in metaphor form, a federal sewage pipe started spewing junk into a DC river and the president tried to blame it on a black governor in another state. Marco Rubio was in Munich pretending to be one of Germany's former leaders. Probably didn't help that he's also small, insecure, has a weird comb over. The president hinted at war with Iran, then gathered his Decepticons to plot their next move. They call it the Board of Peace, but it has less members of the European Union than it has charges of war crimes, so I assume it's an ironic phrasing like Truth Social, or my aunt saying bless your heart when she's angry. ICE is stealing kids' letters and mistreating pregnant detainees. DHS is trying to prosecute protesters as terrorists, stop legal immigration, and going after people criticizing them online. RFK Jr. and Kid Rock made a weird video for anyone who saw Heated Rivalry and thought, could we make that more geriatric? Measles outbreak got so bad, Dr. Oz had to admit people actually need their measles shots. Not to be outdone, Florida had an outbreak of leprosy. Yeah. Leprosy. Look, things are weird, but that's what happens when you say no to children. People are saying no. High school kids are risking suspension to protest ICE, and video evidence actually got 2 agents punished for shooting someone. The FDA had to change course on a new flu vaccine, and the EPA is being sued because people just want to breathe clean air. They had to put back the George Washington Slave Memorial in Philly. New Mexico even opened an investigation into Zorro Ranch. Zorro, I believe, is a Spanish word for predatory douchebag. And that interview they didn't want you to watch, you watched it. Millions of you. So keep watching. Keep pushing back. Have a good weekend. Stay ornery.